Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create a VLOOKUP table, how to name that particular table range, and how to use it using the VLOOKUP function. So first of all, you need to know that the VLOOKUP function is used to return a value from a table of values stored in the worksheet. So it finds the largest number in the first column of the range, which is less than or equal to the value, and then returns the value stored in the same row in the column of the VLOOKUP table. The value of column is usually 2 to indicate that the second column in the VLOOKUP table stores the value to be returned. So now that I've told you that information, we first have to create a VLOOKUP table. So to do this, I created a table that looks just like this. My table starts with 20 because that's the lowest value that I'm going to use for this exercise. Plus, you also have to remember that the left column of your VLOOKUP table always has to be the lowest number of the range that you're looking at. So, for example, if you want to show the range for ages 20 to 24 with a target zone of 100 to 150 on the VLOOKUP table, you're going to have to start with 20 for the age and 100 to 150 as a target zone. However, if your next range for your age is, for the age is 25 to 29, you have to use another cell and enter 24 for the age with the target zone of 100 to 150, since you always have to put the lowest value of the range. Now that you have your VLOOKUP table, you can name that particular table range zone. So to do this, you just have to select the whole table, go up to the name box, and type zone. And once you've done that, you can check to see if you've named it properly by going up to the name box and typing zone. And if you've named the table correctly, then your VLOOKUP table should be selected. And finally, I'm going to show you how to use the VLOOKUP function along with your VLOOKUP table. So in column C, we're going to enter the VLOOKUP function to display the target zone for each gym member. To start us off, we have to put the VLOOKUP function on cell C2. Now remember that the first value that goes into the function is the value that you're looking at, which is in our case B2, the age. Then we have to select the VLOOKUP table that we made earlier. But wait, remember how we already named our table range? So instead of selecting the table again, we can simply type zone and Excel will automatically select it for you. And next, we have to pick the column that we're going to use to return a value into cell C2. So since the target zone column is the second one, then that means that we're going to put the number 2. And now put a close parentheses and press enter. All you have to do now is fill down the formula for the other gym numbers and you're done. Now you know how to make a VLOOKUP table, how to name it, and how to use a VLOOKUP function.